evolution of Arabic music.
It has been a while since we checked out Arabic music, but this time we're gonna go through epochs, different time periods, and how it all began. Let's go.
Let's travel back in time. Shout out to Ala Wardi for this video, because he made all of this himself. Look at this. He's gonna be singing, isn't it?
Oh my god. Talk about a cappella freaking vocal.
Oh he's
my god. Wild to think that this stuff is like prehistoric to a certain extent.
Bro, it banged.
امتى حتعرف امتى اني بحبك انت.
I mean, we're traveling through time quite fast here.
اني بحبك انت امتى حتعرف انا قلبي دليلي قال لي.
Oh, gorgeous.
That's 3x4.
اهواك واتمنى لو انساك وانسى روحي.
What a beautiful tonality of voices.
He's
here.
awesome.
He's so great.
انساني ومش انا اللي اجري واقول عشان خاطري ولا لي حق.
This is very soulful.
قلبي ومفتاحه دول ملك ايديك.
This is a cappella freaking goldness at his best.
انا كل ما اقول التوبه يا ابويا ترميني المجادير. اعطيني نايا وغن.
Floored. I am floored.
فالغنى سر الوجود نزلن على البستان يا عنيد يا يابا والله وحل شعرهن. ساعات أحب عمري وأعشق الحياة. أنا عم بحلم لولا.
Nah, dude, this guy's unreal.
لولاكي ما حبيت هلا بالطيب الغالي.
This is beautifully equalized. The binaural experience is amazing.
حبيبي يا نور العين يا ساكن خيالي عاشق بقالي سنين ولا غيرك في بالي. مش انا ليلى ولا بسمة هواك ميل بدي دوب اللي بجنون بحبك انا مجنون ما بنسى حبك. ويلي وانت الكوزيدة الله كريمت الكوزيدة. اللهم اكبر غلاك.
Oh my god, dude.
Allah.
من يشبهك يا ملاك.
I'm sorry, but it's just the vocal layering is so freaking gorgeous.
Dude, he's so talented.
I know this is supposed to be like a focus on the traversing of time, but I
He's
am
amazing.
just impressed and flabbergasted by the talent display in this video.
ويا ما استنى قلبي يا قلبي يا قلبي. سيدي وصالك سيدي وصالك سيدي وصالك سيدي وصالك زاد علي حنيني.
Oh, these transitions are wild, brother.
أسيبك لا ليك الواوا بوس الواوا خلي الواوا صح. لما بست الواوا شلته صار الواوا بح. الأماكن كلها يا ليل.
That is brilliant.
حبيبي برشلوني يموت برشا.
How long did it take him to do this?
لكن بغى
So we're starting to get closer to contemporary times.
طيني 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 وطيني ورور طيني يحكي لك ما عندي هلا هي
The singing phrases have changed.
Indeed.
تاج المال
Also, the rhythms have actually become simpler.
Correct.
طفشانة طفشانة هلا بريحتها
Arabic rudiments are actually quite complicated.
The polyrhythm is they're the mother of polyrhythms.
ساهرة وقلبي مشتغر حتى من الهوى يا ويل حالي يا هوى خفف من الغيرة
I think this is the best vocal a cappella arrangement
Video I have ever seen in my life.
on YouTube ever.
خميس ومالي خلق زعل مهما تستفز
Look at the complexity of this.
صافي اسكت حتى كلمة صافي معلم
Mali.
We've checked that out before.
Yeah.
منك نتعلم انت معلم واحنا منك نتعلم نسكت وانت موجود ما نرضى نتكلم نسكت وانت موجود ما نرضى نتكلم معلم معلم
He's an unreal singer. He's actually
Yeah, that breath that he took there, brother, I believe you. That
he's
took
actually one of the best singers we've seen in terms of like vocal arrangements that we've seen and how imaginative everything became.
the discipline, the segues between one section and the other, the captivating of the continuity. This is perhaps one the sound production of it. Guys, if you didn't listen to that with freaking headphones on, go back, rewatch it in his channel with headphones on because that was unreal.
So let us take you through what we just experienced in terms of time periods. The early forms of Arabic music, as we've discussed in other videos in terms of music evolutions, were mainly tribal. The beginnings of the times music was utilized as a form of communication or as a form of worship. Some of the traditional instruments go by the name as the oud, kanun, and darbuka. These are some songs that are like very traditional of the time that thanks to, you know, the interwebs, the archives, we've been able to compile. Here is something perhaps a little bit more academic, like if you'd like to know a bit more of the origins. The origins of Arabic music can be traced back to the ancient civilizations of Mesopotamia and Egypt. These early societies used musical instruments such as the lyre or the lyre and the harp, setting the foundation for the melodic traditions that would then follow. And all of this actually becomes more and more fully fleshed out as time progressed. There was a ton of influences from the Persian side, the Byzantine side. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. Someone teach me. Byzantine and Indian music contributions. You'll start to see because different empires began to hold power in Arabic territory, and then it all becomes very you start to see influences everywhere, and I think that's what explains the polyrhythmic nature of Arabic music. Here's another example of some of the classical Arabic compositions composed by Siryap. They're a trio. Here you start to really see Turkish and then Arabic influences into music, and then also you started to see, because of all those influences, new instruments were started to be introduced.
So in the evolution of music, in Arabic music, in this particular compilation that we just watched, we're kind of missing out some of the instrumentalization aspect of the evolution because of the a cappella take that we just saw. But if you go back in history, you can really start to see the diverse changes and the very clear depictions between one era and the next.
Then we go into the 20th century. We have jumped a bunch of stuff, but stay with us for the sake of the fun. A ton of stuff's changed. They're just like with the whole world in terms of Arabic music and in terms of music worldwide. The 20th century, it's like a very big change in terms of music. And then iconic artists started to rise by the name of Kulthum, Fairuz, Abdel Halim Hafez, which I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. You're probably listening to little snippets of a song called Enta Omri by Kulthum. The 20th century is so interesting is because perhaps not Western per se, but European and Turkish influences were starting to come across. Then in the contemporary time of music, Arabic music, you start to see way more Western influences. Why? There's so many reasons.
I think it's natural evolution. In my
The slow globalization of the world.
Correct. I think the accessibility of new influences without a violent overtake can inspire a lot of great arts, and I think this is exactly what has happened in the whole of the world, but remains very incredibly iconic, because to me Arabic music still remains very true to its core.
Like there footage of, for example, film actress Kulthum traveling to Paris in 1967. There was also a group of musicians for the first time that went from the US to Saudi Arabia and vice versa. National Arab Orchestra exchanges. The slow globalization. And then the time that everyone knows, because of the internet, because of the modern era. Correct. Contemporary Arabic music started to become a thing, you know, through digital technology, through streaming, through YouTube. As you're watching this video, people started getting access to different artists from different territories. All of a sudden, because we live now in a content-driven era, in a emotions era, where like if it sounds good, if it feels good, it does not matter if it's in a different language. It really helped expand Arabic music.
I think again that's a statement that goes far beyond just specific Arabic music. If it hits, it will hit, and correct. I think obviously the contemporary and modern era has really proven that with social media. And I just would like to know, guys, what are the songs that to you, right now, as part of our generation, have marked you? Doesn't matter how old, how new. What are the influences that you think have made a change into the Arabic music?
Funny you say that. Right now, because of TikTok and short content platforms, a huge wave of Arabic music has started. And similar to what happened with reggaeton from where we're from in South America, similar to what happened with Korean pop from South America, from South Korea, the social medias are really creating new
waves, new sounds,
new interests. So let us know who you've discovered new from the Arabic music industry, and if you'd like us to do more videos like this or discover more artists on the channel, let us know. Hit the like, subscribe, comment, and goodbye.